Okay, for Ebra, His Excellency John Romani Mahama Ebetina Kunya Kesianus presidential citizens no. Yankara 5 months in number. So December become December, January, February, March, April. 4 months mo anyway. Nyame adoma May and every year the 5th month or really the Republic of Ghana. Na ehun sem akwakoye bebre sisi ano wa wani tua dum so e wo system ni ebisi eni dum so na yede dum so fine eno konkoda nche about a goda a year and also e ho ye nyanka ho nsem wi sisi a cocobod for so the omodi about become over 200. I'm sure like this is serious so 200 million US dollars and also you hunu chakwan ye dia say dia crack cocoa you cocoa ni chakwa same basa the inconsistency wo more explanations mu nyina on to share ase when nyina so ekunkomo when I'm so a former president John Dramani wa regret a appointees a oyi wo more.Randy Abbey ono ene acting director and as an acting minister for cocobod. When na I was a corner and she but sigasem udiska de pa one she ya obedi the any kwasi with I was some akwa baby come on ninkotin sema ekoso e cocobod mu emrasisia me da se
investigate this idea no well the so-called 200 containers no any cocobod stores we are still trying to find out how many of Beba and SU cocobod were about 200 containers. A seaport. Na 200 containers na agrochemicals and na juice sacks. Near Koshe Muno, Niama obviously ye cry 2022-23. Ye year in 2025. 23-24. 24-25. And these things are supposed to be at the port. I call demurrage. As I call auction. You check here, containers no here. All those figures are much about 200. No? You check here, you husu. And it is a National Investigation Bureau. Investigate this idea. No? Well, it is the so-called 200 containers. No? And cocobod stores. We are still trying to find out how many of these containers are available, what are in those containers. Now, whilst we are this, shipping lines are blacklisted cocobod. Because once the shipping lines, no, more containers, and no more unyama gum. Or more the back port now. We you unyama, no more containers, echo back.
Okay.
It is a want to me you unyama, no more containers, no aka. Or want to me go back. Not say so more jumanunso essay.
Yeah.
It is 22, 23, 24. Niama importers omo krania mama cocobod no omo dia ba cocobod and to me and clear niama no it is shipping lines now blacklisted cocobod and our shipping lines now some blacklisted our suppliers no.
Okay,
now what is interesting is say what krania mama for 22-23 year that was cry the same things for 23-24 year that was cry the same things for 24-25. Enti ufa bibi ti say jute sacks are. Jute sacks company no more supply no. They've been blacklisted by their shipping lines. Omachro petition to us attaching all the documents no. Yeba say in one of the first meetings I'm here with the shipping lines to plead with them, to explain to them what the issue, to tell them about how in Shisha Ede to Sanyamanu NCBO, and to get them to also continue to do business with suppliers, no, because we'll continue to grow cocoa,
yeah,
and we'll continue to need agrochemicals, the fertilizers, and everything, and the sacks and all that. Now, inti sacks are wo imported 2 years ago. We they were imported this year. We only for us to find out to say, no, knowing say before mobile free so no. Omasa award the contract for sacks for 25-26. aye season na afi ne ba be komu no mo award the ade no what they did was that omo escrow your account Ghana International Bank of London $48 million for that money to pay for the 25-26 sacks. It is sacks now bad than no. Won't go ye. Now so sign contract 25-26 at the taboo or whatever. I hope my tree is correct on that one. What the taboo to say $48 million of cocobod Sikano. And no young fan to special account more to service the contract for 25-26. Meanwhile, there were 2 previous years, no. A 1 year, shipping lines, or more blacklisted supplier. But before you left office, you went to procure for 25-26 and escrowed $48 million. So these are some of the things we keep discovering every single day as far as cocobod is concerned. 333,767 tons here. Anytime odi 2024-25 cocoa ebe services are 23-24 cocoa yi no cocoa ekuafo no and a cocobod lose $4,000
okay
on every single ton. A being seen in the history of Ghana first of all in terms of volumes, because 2017.
If you are between the ages of 18 to 35 years old, you can have the chance to get trained in digital marketing.
New government, there was a lot of noise about rollover by Dr. Punia administration. What was that rollover? 50,000. Price difference was under $200. But this one, 333,767 tons of contracts that they couldn't supply. At 2,600. I had the 6,600 cocoa and I had the air supplies are contract. So the difference is $4,000 on every ton.
Wow.
As we speak, your supply more 210,000 tons, which translates into $840 million. So any sika cocoa equiafo no any Ghana cocobod yashri. As a result of that.
Okay.
So that's another one. Oba, you can't buy any SEO. Cocobod were about 200 containers. AC port. There's another 27,000. As at 27,000, no, omunwie. Me no ka say after spending 263 million, ye can't touch say. Almost I spendi cocobod sika 700 million Ghana.
Wow.
Akas 263 million yet 156,000 hectares now. Yes, EAG 223 million now. 263 million plus 263 million US dollars plus 700 million Ghana cedis. No, yeah, only 40,000 hectares, and there's another 27,000. The other friends say be a phase 1.
Okay.
They expecting say cocobod be pesika. The amasa contractors see. We don't know how much that is going to cost. It you already know. Rehabilitation, Western North. Farms now says here rehabilitated a G 223 million. Almost irrigation 40 can wear 263 million. Almost I spending 700 million Ghana in addition to 263 million. Only 40,000 has been completed. Is this what is saving the cocoa industry? Me what tell the 3 billion here can we count? We count because we are say 1 or 2 a year. See the cocoa nature. It's even a cut 3 billion. But this is how cocobod utilize or spent the money meant for rehabilitating 156,000 farms. What is there to show is 40,000 farms. That 40,000 hectares of farms. That is what has been handed over. The thing that was supposed to cost us 223 million went up to 263 million. Now it's 263 million plus 700 million Ghana, and only 40,000 hectares have been fully delivered. 27,000, no, we have not been able to deliver it yet, and we don't know how much it will cost to fully do it. If this is fully done, it will come up to only 67,000 hectares. When we set out to do 156,000 hectares, yeah, this is how much money we've spent.
Okay. Wow. Anyway, live at 92.7 FM. So, and was to go with you. Pay many Dr. Randy Abbey and I didn't come and say, or your chief executive Marco Cocobod. Now, can I say,
we need to begin to ask ourselves critical questions and raise critical issues.
Yeah.
Because a baby gold will be no mineral either gold and now bauxite. You bet jury cocoa just for those minerals. Because what I kept telling them was that cocoa no amount income for 25 to 30 years. So 30 years no cry yes I rehabilitation to take you another 30 years. Enti cocoa ni transgenerational.
Okay.
But gold no omu 2 ana we no omu 2 year. That's it. No more san jam na na ma no mo ko. Enti odwen dia obedi enenko a you go and take that decision. So as a country we need to be clear in our minds. Say look, we need to take a decision. Say baby yedua cocoa dada na cocoa no. We should not get there. We should preserve the cocoa no. Well, enti what we're also trying to do is say I was a rehabilitation. We need to take a second look at it. Unfortunately, AFDB gave us a good opportunity. Can you imagine if Yaye saw 156,000 hectares, it would have added about 110,000 hectares of production capacity to Ghana's cocoa.
Okay.
But when we had the opportunity and took this 263 million, we only delivered 40,000 hectares. Meanwhile, it was a laudable idea. Anki share so edi kumapa any nukredi eye adwuma yi anka